I have designed a system for a web application which allows users to create discussions. So this is my use case diagram. The user can log in, and once they log in, the system will always validate their input, so see if the user exists in the database, so it's included, and the user may or not exist. So if the user does not exist, the system will display an error. So we have extends. It's similar to register. We'll always validate the user's input and may display an error if the user has entered invalid input. The user can create a discussion. Once the discussion is created, they will be able to view it, so it's included, and they may or may not want to post, so it extends here. Then post is also use case. Now a user can also view other users' profile and log out of the system. So the following is my class diagram. So I have discussion object, post object, user object. So a user can have many discussions, so one-to-many relationship. A user can also have many posts, so one-to-many relationship here too. A composite association is seen here. So composite association, since a discussion is made of many different posts. So a user will interact with the servlet to create a command based on the user input or request, which will the command, like a different command will be used for a different request. So you have all these commands which implement the interface of command. Now also, once the command is created, it will be sent over to the user service object, which provides the implementation of each of the functions needed to provide functionality to the web application. And user service will interact with DAO to access the database for different actions. So my sequence diagrams are similar in the way, since I've used the multiple design patterns, so it'll be similar in the way actions are performed based on different command objects created. So as you can see, for my login, a user will make a request to the web server, which will then get an instance of the command factory and create a command depending, well, in this case it's going to be a login user command. So once a command is created, the servlet will call and execute through that login user command object. This login user command object will then call the function in the user service login. Now this login function provides the implementation of the function, and will call the DAO object to interact with the database and check if the user is in the system. Now for register, it's similar to login, however a register command will be created. So then when a register command is created, a register method in the user service class will be called, and the user service will then call DAO to create new user, so insert into the database a SQL statement they will have. Now logout, this sequence diagram does not require a DAO object, since the user does not interact with the database. And we can see here that a create command will create a logout command. So logout will go straight to user service, and user service will log this user out of the system. Now create discussion. So create discussion command being created here, and then create post command when a user creates a post. And for viewing discussion, a view discussion command is created. And profile, so view profile command, which So as we can see here, for each user action there's a different command, and they're all very similar in their implementation. So yeah, this is my design.